Just middling. By Debjani Chatterjee. Debjani Chatterjee. Indian-born British poet and writer, born on November 21, 1952 in Delhi, India, and now lives in Sheffield, England. Lived in India, Japan, Bangladesh, Hong Kong, Egypt, and Morocco before settling in Britain. Studied at American University in Cairo, Egypt, University of Kent, Leeds Beckett University, Lancaster University, and Sheffield Hallam University. Written and translated more than 65 books, and the first collection of poetry is I Was That Woman, published in 1989. Appointed as the member of the Order of the British Empire. Just middling. Published in the collection Do You Hear the Storm Sing in 2014. Taken from the great epic Mahabharata. It is the soliloquy of Bhima. Comparison of Bhima with others. Indicates the mental commotion of being the middle one in the family. Summary. The poem is in first-person narrative, and the poet indicates the inner voice of Bhima, who feels inferior. Born as the middle brother in the family, he considers himself as no one's favorite. He tells that he has realized the place in the popular family. He is not possessing the patience or insight of his elder brother Yudhishthira, or the charisma and the military might of Arjuna. The half-brothers Nakula and Shadava too had the divine look which made them pleasant, unlike him. As he was always middle, he learned to cultivate the brawn. He considers that his mind was not his strength, and during the childhood he felt it difficult to study and was excused. His brothers were given more attention with great expectations. Because of the lack of interest in studies, he preferred wrestling as his leisure and built his muscles. He learned to ignore everyone's jokes and ridicules. He was criticized by others as a thick elephant, and while consuming his hunger others criticized his never-ending appetite. He felt that his skin was thin and he is longing for love. He says that his mother's lap was always ready to welcome his twin brothers, and she too feels them as her own child. She stretched her hands to his brothers Yudhishthira and Arjuna and embraces them while he at a corner watched it. He witnessed the loss of her life in the eyes of his mother, the Father of Heaven, Madhuri, and many more. Then he addresses his mother and said that he is there for her and will be a rock for her to trust with. Destiny has brought him to the family and made him as the son of her and herself as the mother of him. He states that once he asked his mother to sit on her lap and she hesitated and told that his weight as a hillock will crush the bones of her. Hearing this, he felt very sad and cried and hugged the peepal tree till it shattered. The 5 Pandava brothers were considered as the fingers of a hand, and he compares him as the thumb which stands alone. As he was crying there at the peepal tree, his great father Bhima arrived near me without his knowledge. He held him close to his chest and asked him to sit on his knees, and told that they belonged to the glorious Raghu dynasty. He said that he went to the river spot to share his woes. He said that his mother is gone to heaven and the river Ganga is flowing with the underlying love. The Ganga is for Bhima too, and he can share the sorrows to it so that the river will wash away all the sadness in mind. He says that he has not asked Bhishma that what had made him to come to the river, and he sobbed. Though Arjuna is the favorite of Bhishma, he is glad to hear from him that he must not the glory of the middle son. He said that the honor of the dynasty is on the shoulders of Bhima, and one day he will be stronger than great Bhishma. Those words strengthened the sobbing Bhima and convinced him to be firm in the middle and the family's strong heart. Through the character Bhima, the poet indicates that no one is inferior to anyone in this world. For more videos, like, share, subscribe. Thank you.